SOS was started by 3 local women around kitchen table. They were chatting. They recognized that the needs of school children were unmet and local seniors were struggling. So in 1968, they joined forces with other volunteers and created SOS.
I've read a little of the history of the SOS, and it goes back a long ways. And it was always people looking out for somebody else and trying to help them. I know from experience that SOS is involved and does a lot of good in the community.
If you don't have community, you're all strangers.
The strength of any community are the people. It's the people communicating with each other, getting engaged, getting behind a program or project, and committing to making something happen.
So we were trying to scale down our Christmas stuff, and I said, there are lots of people out there that have less. And, so I found out about the Christmas toy program and the fact that you could actually volunteer to help. And so I convinced my children that they should go, and they actually helped out at the toy shop.
It's heartwarming to know that, another member in the community sees another one and say, oh, SOS is a great resource, like reach out to them, and then we do that work.
Coming together and working together and just getting through. You come to the SOS family night and all your problems are just not there anymore. And I think the SOS does a really good job at doing that.
What I like about volunteering here at the thrift shop is just being around a lot of people. The staff are great. I got to know friends. I felt welcomed. I'm helping out the community and the community is helping me.
The thrift shop has been critical to our operations. It has enabled us to fund our programs and services without having to rely on government funding.
When you donate something to the thrift shop, it's being recycled and the SOS is going to be the beneficiary of that. Therefore, the programs that the SOS has in place can just be strengthened and added to and maybe even increased.
The SOS isn't as stuck in doing the same thing over and over again. They're able to change and adapt as the community needs change. For everything from seniors, kids, supporting homeless people, really was able to support everyone, and I really liked the model of using a business to do that.
With being a volunteer and then having to use the program, it just brought it home to me, how important it all is.
The volunteers are so courteous and kind, helpful. They go out of their way to help you and explain things.
When we have volunteers, they're different ages, so sometimes older. So it brings, again, that community essence that, the older is helping us. And even for volunteers, they bring new ideas so that we learn from them. So it just brings, again, that neighborhood family feel when volunteers are around.
I would encourage people to volunteer because you get back more than you give.
We have tens of thousands of people that live here. Some that may have a little extra money, but we have a lot that really need that help, that assistance, that hand up.
Our lives and our involvement is really dependent on this community, and we receive a lot from the community, so we should give back to the community. The younger that idea starts in someone's mind, the more that'll just become ingrained in something that my kids will do through their whole life.
We have an opportunity in our REF plans to give money to people that are in need.
Set up a donation to the SOS for the Christmas program, or you go out and buy 2 Starbucks coffees every week. I'd rather pay to the SOS.
Now, not everyone can give. Volunteering at the thrift shop, coming in to help with some of the different programs, this is all about people taking an opportunity to step up and say, I can help.
That's what makes it a strong community. Everyone joining hands, volunteers, workers, community members. We're always working together to make it a better place.